Jimmy here from NFL Australia. We are doing our power rankings for this week. Week 13's in the bag. Week 14's ahead. We are looking at the utter butt and their coach is an idiot tier. That'd be you, the Jets. Their coach is just, he's dumb and Aaron Rodgers stinks and sucks. The Pats, they're utter butt and Jared Mayo's an idiot. Oh, we'll kick a 68-yard field goal. What are you doing, Jared? What are you doing? You're killing me. Chicago, Matt Dweeberflus was so bad, he got fired. The Jags, they don't even, it's weird that Dougie P hasn't been fired by the Jags yet. They're horrible. Mac Jones is just trying to get his receivers killed. Trevor Lawrence nearly got killed. And Dougie P's just let's just keep losing games, boys. She'll be right. What is going on there in Jacksonville? The Raiders, Antonio Pierce, he's I don't know what I'm doing. Probably I should get fired. And then the Titans. Look, they're just kind of bad, and their coach is an idiot because he's just sling it, Will Levis. Will Levis is yeah, sure, and then they just keep getting their heads kicked in and no one knows why. We all know why. You're utter butt and your coach is an idiot. Anyway, the next tier up is just utter butt. That'd be the Browns. I love them. I love Jameis. My heart was just breaking when he's just got that sad look on his face after he threw that, third interception the other game. I love him. He has so much fun. He is a pure bundle of joy. The Bengals, they're utter butt. The offense is incredible. Joey B, smoking Joey B, he's unreal, but that defense just makes him utter butt. The Saints are utter butt because the Rizzlers out there clogging toilets and also losing games now. You can't have both. You either got to be clogging toilets and winning, or you just got to be not clogging toilets and losing. You can't lose and clog. You're killing me here. The Panthers, they're utter butt, but they're moving up just into the cooked mate territory because they nearly beat the Bucks on the weekend. That was awesome. I don't mind a bit of Bryce Young. And the Giants, they're just utter butt. That is a horrible football team. I still love Brian Daboll, though. The problem is he got skinny. I don't like Ozempic Brian Daboll. I liked him bigger. Coaches should be big fellas. Cooked, mate. Yeah, these teams are cooked. That'll be the Cowboys. They're cooked. They got to win on the weekend. They're still cooked. The Niners, they've got Christian McCaffrey now on IR. They're just cooked. They've got, Brock Purdy's got, one working shoulder, and it's not his throwing one. That's bad. Hey, the Dolphins, we're going to get rid of all these narratives about us being able to not play in the cold. Oh, God, I'm so cold. Oh, also, I can't play. Didn't really get rid of that narrative, did you, idiots? Oh, geez. And the Rams, they're not cooked, but there's just, I'm waiting to see. I reckon this week might be the week we just go, hang on a minute. I don't think the Rams are actually that good. I think they're a bit cooked. And you'll go, hang on a second. I think Jim was right. This tier is my favorite. What is you? What is you? If I'm going to look at your team and go, what is you? The Bucks, what is you? Is you good? Is you bad? No one's entirely sure, including yourselves, clearly. But you still might win the division. So, sure. Because the Falcons, the what is you team, no one knows what you is apart from being bad because Kirk Cousins went, hang on a second. Oh, gee, Willikers. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn. My Achilles hurts and I'm old. So the Falcons are horrible. They stink. The Seahawks, look, they got an awesome win over the Jets. It took a while, but they got there. But what is you? Because they play the Cards again this week, and the Cards are another what is you team. The week in, week out, you're what is you? Is you good? And the teams themselves are nah, I don't know, Jim. And I'm okay. What is you? We'll find out. And the Colts, they got by my beloved Pats, but really they shouldn't have. And I love that Shane Steichen's screw it, we're going for the win. Love that. That's very cool. But at the same time, what is you? You can barely beat the Pats. They're horrible. What are you doing, Indy? Playoffs. There could almost be a question mark on some of these ones. But the Texans, they're going to win the division. But they're just not that good. They're still a playoff team, though. Washington, they smashed the Titans. That's fine. But if they play a good team, they're still a playoff team, though, right? Denver, going to the playoffs. That's awesome. And same with the Chargers. Playoffs. They're both pretty good teams, those two. I want to see them in the playoffs. Then these last two tiers. Bloody good. Could make a Supie ? The Ravens. They got steamrolled by the Eagles in that game. But you just sort of see that if they can put together 2 to 3 good games, they could do like a Joe Flacco Ravens and win a Supie. But they could make it, and it wouldn't shock everyone. This is the best offense in the league. Sometimes it looks a little bit wonky and a little bit wobbly, but still, they're still pretty good. They could make a Supie. I'm doubting it a lot more after this week, though. Just saying. Green Bay. There is a team that is coming good right at the right end of the season. They actually look a little bit more convincing than they had. They, of course, did beat up on a team wearing teal in the snow. Like the Dolphins, that's just, it's not a cold weather uniform, is it? You can't wear teal in the snow. It's just, nah. Like, unless you're like in the 80s and in a movie where it's set in the snow, that's fine. But you're the Dolphins. You can't do it. The Vikings, the world's most surprisingly actually amazing record team, who you do not trust to beat anybody week in, week out, but they just keep beating teams week in, week out. They could make a Supie if they just keep riding their luck. They could also probably get bundled out in the first week of the playoffs. The Steelers, how good was that offensive explosion from Rusty Wilson and co? Having seen that, you're like, that's always going to be the back of my mind now, because you know that Steelers defense, as it gets a little bit healthier and healthier and healthier, having that in the back of your mind about that offense being able to do that, they could make a Supie. I'm just saying. And then finally, smashing 10, stacking wins. The Chiefs, how do they keep doing this? They're like 11-1, and it makes they won a game they should not have again this week, where the other team just went, let's just snap the ball into our quarterback's face. You're like, what? The Raiders were going to win that game, and the Chiefs somehow still won it. Whatever weird, deal with the devil, the Patrick Mahomes, I never made a deal with the devil. Definitely made with the devil to get them all these wins. It's worth it, I guess, for now. And then the Lions, I love them. They're incredible. They snuck out that stupid win because the Bears are morons. The Eagles, they were really, really good in that Ravens game. They look unreal at the moment. That defense is absolutely kissing fingers emoji. And the Bills, how much fun was that snow game? I love it. It is very weird that they get fans to come and shovel snow for them, though. I'm going to say, come on, $20 an hour and a free feed? I don't know if that's worth it. It's very cold and it's a lot of snow. But Josh Allen, he gets engaged to Haley Steinfeld or whatever her name is. He busts his hand, he gets 2 touchdowns and looks awesome. The Bills rule. Either way, awesome gear. Those are the 4 teams you can see actually in the Supie, I reckon. Maybe the other 4 underneath them could make a Supie. Everything else, I'm not sure about it. Either way, stay tuned for more this week in NFL Australia. Stay up to date with all things NFL with that show right now. Subscribe or I'll fight you.